Well, we made it to Big Bend. We got here at about 5 p.m. today. We tried to go to sleep on the side of the road because we didn't have a campsite, a designated campsite for ourselves. Here it's not dispersed camping, so you have to reserve in advance. Really what that means is you have to reserve when you get here. We slept at Panther Junction Visitor Center. And yeah, we got like 2 hours of sleep, which kind of sucks, but it'll be all right. Anyway, I could hear owls last night. I could hear coyotes and then all kinds of other animals. Pretty crazy. Weird experience when you're on 2 hours of sleep or less. But check out this view. Finally a dirt road. We're currently on Glen Springs, headed to the next trail. Let's get it. So check out these like seaweed cactus. I have a theory that when the earth was underwater, this was seaweed. They're cactus, but they look like seaweed to me. But like a seaweed that adapted. A seaweed that adapted to the desert environment. Right now it's green, but typically when you come out here, it's desert. It's like dead. Big Bend is one of the most remote parks in the U.S. If you're looking for some peace and quiet, this is where you're gonna get it. All right, we made it. We made it to the reason why we came out here, to Black Gap. Black Gap 4x4. This is our first trail that we've ever done. I did it in the Jeep Gladiator, in a stock Jeep Gladiator with 20-inch wheels and street tires, no clearance whatsoever. The ass was sagging so bad when I did it. It was my first time ever doing a trail. I was real new to it. Now I've been probably about a year now or so. Been trying to hit as many trails as possible. Still pretty fucking new, and I still say I'm a beginner for sure. But yeah, this is a fun trail, and being from Texas, we don't have a lot of trails. I guess we do, but it's all on private land. So this is, you know, the best that it gets for us. We have Big Bend National Park and Black Gap 4x4 is a Jeep Badge of Honor trail. That's how I heard about it. And yeah, that's what brought us here in the first place. I think I've done this trail about 4 or 5 times, and we're gonna hit it again and have some fucking fun. So now here's where the fun starts. We just entered Black Gap through Glen Springs. Pay attention closely. This area right here is pretty narrow, so mid-sized rigs are probably best, but full-size rigs can definitely get through it. You just gotta be prepared for some pinstriping. Everything's grown so much out here. Stayed there. All right, time to air down these tires. Starting to get a little rocky. The last few months, it looks like they've had a lot of rain, so the trail is definitely a little rougher than normal. But cool, let's air down these tires. So pay attention closely right here as I almost tipped my truck. This part here had defeated me once before, and I figured I could beat it this time, and I was wrong. So I made a pretty bad mistake right here by putting my left rear tire on that rock. I meant to go around it, but I made a bad judgment call, and we'll just try again next time.
It's gonna be a big drop.
But it's definitely areas like this that make the trail a whole lot more fun, and as long as you don't tip over the truck and cause some real permanent damage, then that's what it's all about.
Yep, that's it.
The best bet would be to disconnect my sway bar links, and I'm being a little lazy and I don't want to do that, but I know that that probably would have helped out a lot, so I would have had a little more flex in the front. But again, like I said, that's where the inexperience shows. So anyway, let's get back to the trail. It's gonna be a fun one. It's not the tallest shelf road I've been on. I don't even know if this would really count as one. I guess it does. Beautiful. the camera never does justice, but on this part here, we're kind of on a shelf road, and it's a pretty good angle. The camera just doesn't do it enough justice, but this is probably one of the most fun parts of Black Gap. So in this area here, we're actually crawling our way down to get down to a lower ground. The first time I did this trail, I went the opposite way and went up, so that's probably a little bit more fun, but nonetheless, it's all fun. This, I would say, is probably one of the most technical areas to get through. Crawling your way up and just picking your tire line, crawling your way down as well.
Turn this way.
So this is probably the most popular area of Black Gap. It's pretty much in between a canyon, and going down is fun, going up is fun. Just pick the right tire line and make sure you have enough clearance.
Where is it? It's right here. Like that.
So the trail
Turn a little more.
Was definitely a little bit more difficult this time.
Yeah.
You can see here this washout was
Be
pretty
careful, it's about to drop, it's about to drop.
severe.
This side's about to
Big
drop.
Ben had probably had quite a bit of rain the last few months, so
You should
it
turn more
definitely made
this
a
way, right?
difference. You can definitely see how flexy I get in this area here.
Yeah.
So thankfully, I ended up disconnecting my sway bar links, which really helped out.
I'll go.
So we just finished up Black Gap. We haven't had lunch yet, and we've been up. Shit, we got like 2 hours of sleep. But we're fucking exhausted. We're really tired. Black Gap was fun. A lot more obstacles, I guess, because of the rain that they had for the past few months. And it made it a little bit more challenging. I ended up disconnecting my sway bar links, and we ended up at this cool little spot to eat lunch at the Marisco mine. I think this mine was shut down in 1942, maybe 43, but here we are, setting up the awning and some chairs, and we're gonna try to have some lunch. We're gonna keep it simple. We'll cook dinner tonight, maybe cook some breakfast tomorrow, but today we're gonna, or right now for lunch, we're just gonna have some MREs, make it quick. So we got Southwest chicken style with rice. That's one. We're only gonna do oatmeal because they just cook with water. Vegetable stew with beef. Alright, so we finally reached campsite. We are staying in Glen Springs, campsite number 2. How the weather has changed. It was pretty cold this morning on our way here. It was about like 50 degrees. Being from Texas, and for me, it's pretty fucking cold. Especially because we haven't really had cold weather until really now. So yeah, that's that. But it's pretty fucking hot right now. I think it's in the 90s right now. So as soon as we got here to campsite, we all took a nap. It was a long day, to say the least. Fun, super fun, but we did need to get some rest in. Peaceful. The only thing I would say about this campsite is maybe during a busy time, there's probably a lot of cars. And it doesn't look like it's been busy, like a busy time of the year right now. But I've seen at least 5 cars pass by, so if you're not into that, maybe go a little deeper. But yeah, it's pretty fucking beautiful out here still. And I've been out here about 4 or 5 times maybe, and I would say that it's never been this green, so that's pretty cool. It's beautiful. Anyway, still pretty early. I think it's like 4 o'clock, 4, maybe 5. We're gonna, well, the boys are still asleep. I couldn't stay in that tent any longer, so I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and then I'm gonna start cooking dinner, and then I'll show you guys what we're cooking. And there's our setup for the day. Unfortunately, this awning doesn't really do much help. It's pretty small. Fridge is running strong, thankfully. We got a little solar panel giving juice to the Go Zero Yeti 500 that's powering the fridge. Maybe later I'll go into the setup on that, but for now that's all y'all get. filling up and finally heading back home. Filling up in this little small gas station in a little town called Marathon. We tried to stop and put gas here the other night, and the pumps weren't working when we pulled up. It was like 2 in the morning, but they're working now, thankfully, because I have 11 miles to go before I'm on empty. But extra gas just in case. We didn't fill up once at the park. We did need to, but on our way out it didn't work, so anyway. Well, that's a wrap for this video. Thank y'all for watching, and if y'all enjoyed it, please give it a like and please subscribe. Thanks.